Hello. Oh my goodness. My name is Susan Chastain. I live in Virginia. This is just going to be a short how-to on making these hats. I've had so many people want me to show them how to make them out of the Dollar Tree trash cans. First of all, I want to do a shout out to the people I've actually watched on YouTube. This is going to be a YouTube video. All y'all joining in, I probably won't be able to respond to your questions. Y'all talk among yourselves. Everybody's wanting to know how to make this hat. I want to do a shout out to some of my favorites on YouTube. Jennings644. She is great. She does a lot of shabby chic. I love to watch her. Crafty Devotion. She's another one that just multi-talented. She has the greatest voice. I can hardly watch hers without going to sleep. Davita, I think I said her name right, Lane. She does a lot of the faux food. I love watching her channels. So if you get a chance, y'all check out Jennings644, Crafty Devotion, and Davita Lane. They're all three on Facebook, and they're all three great. Everybody's been wanting to see how to make this hat out of this trash can. So I'm going to do a short video on how to do this. Let me put the camera down. There's two sizes of these trash cans at Dollar Tree. You've got the larger one. You got the small one. This is really, really simple. I've made 3 or 4 hats already. With the small one, you simply remove the handle, which is also usually simple. You just start squeezing it in, shaping the top. Remove this one. Now if you've got some needle nose pliers, or they also make pliers that pull wires together, it'd be easier to go around and do it. It's just as easy to take your hands. This stuff is really pliable. You just bend it in. Once you start getting it bent in, then you go around and you start bending it down. Putting your fingers under it, rolling it. Now, according to where you want it, if you want it to flip up, just put your thumbs in there. And that's the easiest hat form you will ever make. It's just that easy. You can, the ones I've made with this form, I've made this one, which I covered in yarn, fur yarn, piece of fabric on top, and put dismantled wedding dress pieces to make it. This one is an Easter one I made with one of the tall hats, shaped the same way. This is mostly Dollar Tree items, except for the felt. The rabbit was a welcome sign. The eggs are Dollar Tree. The grass is Dollar Tree. The bow is Dollar Tree. The carrots are Dollar Tree, and even the grass. Most of this is completely Dollar Tree, except for the felt covering the rabbit, covering the hat. Okay, and then last night, whoops, I made this one on the live. I'd say I made it, but my audience, I'll let my audience really make it. This is actually made out of the tall trash can, and I just kept pressing it down till it's flat on the bottom. I will probably try to do this form again and show you. Then I covered it in yarn, and it had a hole in the top, so I put the flowers, the bunny, put the ribbon around the edge, and made a bow and put on the back. And that's the one I made last night. I've also got one over here already covered in black felt that I intend to do steampunk. So I'm going to try to form one, a big one, like I did that one. If I can. I can't even hardly remember how I done it. But you just start squeezing it in. If I can remember. Let me see. Yeah. And just keep working it in. I actually worked this one in till it was almost touching. This one don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be lovely. You're not going to see the inside. I'm doing it really quick. I'm nervous because it's going to be my first YouTube video. When I get this done, I will close out and come back with my regular people. Once I got that kindly flattened in like that, I started working with this part. Whoops. Guess that ain't supposed to happen, is it? Let's see.
Call from Agent
No.
Betty.
Let's see.
Call from Agent Betty.
Guess I shouldn't have that on, should I? And I more or less just squeeze that.
Betty.
Then I just started going down on it.
Agent Betty.
Bending that on down. It's easy. You can do so many things with these. It's just, it is so easy. I just push it on down there, and then I kind of make me a opening in the middle. It's not real pretty till you get it going. And you just kind of take your thumbs and squeeze it. And now I want to kind of flatten this out because I want it more very pliable, very. And as you can see, this is the form that I used last night to make this hat. So basically what I done was I covered it with yarn, covered this part with yarn, put 2 little pieces of foam in here, put the flowers, put the bunny, put the ribbon around the band, and put a bow on the back. Now what I was going to try to do, but there's the form. That's how you do it. It's that easy. What I started on this one, which is this one, just this small one, bent in, I was going to try to make a rabbit. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this this yarn. It's this heavy, fluffy yarn. Like you can get it at Walmart, about anywhere. You go around your hand 4 times. Then you cut it off. And then you take a tie wrap. And you just want to go, you want this on the inside. So you want to go, I'm just going to start going in here. I've already done the rim. You just twist those 4 together. Catch it in the tie wrap. Go back to the inside. Well, this is the first one I've made like this. I hope it turns out to be a rabbit. But it should have a skein of yarn and 1 hat, which should cost you around $6 total. Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm just more or less making it, you take your little ends, you just work them into your loops. If you want to put a dot of glue, that's fine. I'm going to go all the way around, but I'm going to go ahead and cut these tie wraps off back here. Woo! Whee! I'm not as calm as Crafty Devotions, but now, Jennings, she does have a good sense of humor. But I hadn't seen anybody do this with this hat, and that's why I wanted to get on here and do it. Because so many people was asking. And just like I said, there's so many things you can do, and I just keep coming up, excuse me, with more ideas. Especially when it gets Halloween. Can't you see putting this black yarn on here and making spider legs and making a big spider and 4. Just keep going around 4 times. Cut your yarn. Get your tie wrap. I'm going to go in right near that one. Make sure I got it right. Come in right next to that one. I'm going to grab these 4. Grab this little puff I just made. Hold it together. Go back down in the hat. And tie wrap that one in. And might as well go ahead and cinch it down. See? By the time I do it around and do the top, I may even do this to make it like fuller. I don't know. This, like I said, this first time I've done one. Just come up with this idea today on the... Hope I'm not talking too fast. I'm very nervous. I've done a lot of lives. I've never done a YouTube. Well, no, I've never done a YouTube live. So, like I said, this is my first. Just continue all the way around going. You want to go on the inside, pull your zip tie up through so the big part will be on the inside of the hat. And then you just sit that down that you gathered up. Go across. Take it back in. And zip tie that. You could probably go a little farther apart than what I'm going. Excuse me for the having to struggle with it a little bit. I have a frozen left hand. It slows me down quite a bit. Okay, see how that's coming together? I don't know if it'll be a bunny. I don't know if it'll be a sheep. There's no telling what it'll be. Let's see. Shouldn't take too awful many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't want it to stick, I guess you could go around your hands 3 times, but it won't take as much on the top if you do 4. Now, I go on the inside of the hat, bring the tie wrap through, make sure it's turned right. Then I'm just going to grab that bundle I made, go across, go right back through, go to the inside of the hat, catch that up, and zip tie it. So basically what you need is one of these trash cans. I lost it. And that's it. Yarn of your choice on this particular hat. But you could do anything you want to with it. I'm going to make some steampunk. I'm going to make it may be a rabbit. It may be a big bug. 2, 3, 4. A lot of my DIYs will be mostly Dollar Tree items, but they don't have yarn yet. So but you'll never believe how easy these trash cans are to shape. I mean, they are unreal. Whoops, drop that one. I did it again.
Call from Higgins, Betty. Call from Higgins, Betty.
Let me see here, y'all. Betty Sue, I'm on
Call
live.
from Higgins, Betty. Call from Higgins, Betty.
Going back in. Catching that tie wrap. And cinching that down. Well, see, it's kindly coming up on the top. It won't take much on the top. By the time I go all the way around here, it might not take any on the top. I didn't tell anybody I was doing this. I just got on here real quick because so many people were asking how. And thought I'd get it done. I was on last night for 3 hours doing the other hat. Go up through there, catch your yarn, try to get it in the middle, go back down through, catch that, cut these tie wrap ends off pretty soon. They're going to be getting in my way. Now see, I got that one turned wrong. I had to fix that. Now, come back in. People are like, can you wear the hats? Well, yeah. You can stretch them out. They'll fit your head. Not this one, because it's more of a centerpiece type thing. A centerpiece hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Becky on or somebody that can mess? There's Betty. What happened, Betty? Something going on? I need to know. I'm on Facebook Live. I mean YouTube. Hey Marietta, doing my first YouTube live, which there may be something wrong. No, I'm not yet, Betty, but what I do is I have to upload it when I'm done, and that's why I just did it on here so people could be on here, because you have to actually have an account to watch it on YouTube. And oh, okay. So I thought I'd just do it on live and then upload it to YouTube. But this is the one last night. And that's from a Dollar Tree trash can. And the one I'm doing now is a little different. Yeah, if you don't have an account on YouTube, I don't think you can watch people's videos. You might can watch, but you can't comment. And that's why I didn't want to do that, because I wanted y'all to be able to talk among yourselves while I did this in case I get totally nervous and give up like I did last night. Then it just turns into a, hey, let's make a hat. No, now see, I was about to do that wrong. You got to come up from the inside, cover the yarn, go back down in. Yeah, you actually upload it after you're done and put the title and all like that. I don't know what this is going to look like. Well, Betty, I knew it wasn't, simply because I hadn't got up. So I was sitting here, that was going through my mind, you know. It really was. And I was like, no, she can't be calling to tell me that because I've not moved from this chair. Nope, nope, nope. So you roll this around your hand 4 times. That's what I'm making now. I don't know what this is going to be. I was just giving y'all some basics of something you might can do. This may not turn out very well. We'll see. And then I'm taking the tie wrap over that bundle, going back in the hat, grabbing it. This is just an idea I got today. Maybe making a bunny, or I don't know yet. I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet. But it's giving them an idea of something they can do with the hat. Not yet. Nope. Of course, I actually didn't get up to the mailbox today because he hasn't felt well, and I haven't felt real well, but I hope I'm not coming down with something. I tell you, that flu is everywhere around here. Oh, we have a code red. I'm not sure what a code red is. For a landslide, which wouldn't affect me. It's about 10 miles down the road, but 70 houses it will affect. They've evacuated them. And I guess the mountains caving in. We've had a lot of that with all this rain here in Virginia and Tennessee and Kentucky. It's been really bad. I tell you, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to tighten it down, but I've got so many. Now I'm going to go in here and cut some of these ends off so I can see what I'm doing. It's getting crowded. Not that they're bothering anything, or you'll even be able to see them later, but they're kind of in my way. Yeah, because I got quite a few of them. Y'all will be able to see this on YouTube once I'm finished. Like I said, the basic thing is just making the hat out of a trash can. What you do with it after that, you know, I've got maybe 1 or 2 more to go on this side, then I'll see what to do on the top. It's not even going to take a whole skein of yarn, so probably $3.50 you'll have in it. Well, according to what you do after this, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I just start, and whatever it turns into. I usually depend on my audience to pick what they want it to be, which they picked that blue one last night. See, it's getting close and it's hard to see. where the twist tie is. I think one more is about all I'm going to be able to get in this side. Maybe two. Cinch it down. You don't want your loops falling off. Okay. Okay. Now see, I could take something and run in and grab these loops and pull them all together. Or I'm just going to put a couple on top. We'll still go with the 4 around the hand method. And probably won't need many. I'm going to go in about right here. I'll catch this right in the middle. Go back down with it. Catch that on there. You know what? I got it turned wrong again. Okay. 2 or maybe 3 at most it's going to take on the top. At this time I would normally be asking everybody, what do y'all want me to do? But since I'm supposed to be teaching, ha ha. Okay. It sure is going to be a funny wabbit. But you can take glue and go in and press it down anywhere you want. Definitely needs a few more on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have to get more comfortable with YouTube to actually. I think you have to do a couple of videos actually to do a live on YouTube. I'm not sure. Since I just made my account yesterday, probably. They probably have to see that you're not, well, I won't use the word not crazy because half of my audience would say, whoopsie. Gosh, those are sticking my hand. I don't know why that's having a hard time coming through there. Why is that stuck? Now it's coming. So I don't know, y'all. What is a code red? Is that pretty bad? Okay, I bet it's up in the mailbox. Would it be in a package that goes in the mailbox? My mailbox. It's like 4 houses down the road up on a hill. And I've tried to get it moved closer for hardship. Because, you know, he can't walk. And they said, well, I can walk. And I'm like, well, I might can walk. But with my hand and all, it's not. You know, I thought of that. It would make a cute sheep. It would make a cute pig. I guess it's really according to what you decorate it with. I didn't think it's going to take this many on top, though. I really didn't. It looks like it may take a total of 4 on the top. Nice little shower cap. I don't know. I just wanted to get the basics of how to make the hat frame. I can't find the end of that. There it is. I think it ought to be, would be pretty to be pink and make it a pig. I think I can get one more I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that... Now, I should go over here and put, I'm going to check it just to see. I know on YouTube they're going to say you should have had your stuff together better, but hey, creative on the spot. Sometimes it's better. I've never made this. I was going to see how it looked to actually put some, if I can get this to go up through here, on this side and make it more, maybe, I'm not going to cinch that down. Well, yeah, I did. Make it more fluffy. I don't know. Right now it looks like a big old winter hat. But I'll see. I might take that off. Not sure. Like I said, the main thing is just getting the frame. That you know how to do the frame. Then you can make about anything you want. Oh, it's going to be cute. I figure out what to use for eyes. And a mouth. And a nose. Okay. I'm just going around the brim and running the twist ties up through a hole, laying the yarn crosswise in it, grabbing that twist tie just to give it some fluff out here, make it more fuller. I don't know how many of them it's going to. It may end up taking a whole skein of yarn after all, since I'm doing it this way. Not sure, but it may. Okay. Just go up from the brim, go in about 3 spots, run your twist tie up, grab your yarn, and cinch it down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. I guess it's called bulky yarn. It's just that real thick. Like I said, go in your rim. And see this little handle, you want to cover that up anyway. So I go in about, to the 3rd hole. It's going to be hard right here because there's a twist tie in the way. I went right under it. That's great. Grab that. Come up. Kindly, if you've got it crooked, kindly pull it through and even it out. Cinch it down. Looks like I'm hoping about 4 more. Maybe 5. I hope, because I'm running low on tie wraps. I'm going in about 3 spaces, maybe 4. I'm grabbing that up in that. Get it even. Cinch it down. That needed to come out more, I think. Closer to the edge. Go in, not quite as far this time, into about second or third hole, because you want your yarn to stick out over the edge, and it's trying to go. There we go. And make it fluffy. Then once you start cinching it, you can look and see where you might have loose ends or something. I'm thinking maybe 2 more. One, two, three, 4. Can't spare a tie wrap. I know there's probably a million around here. Can't keep up with nothing. Let's see, we're going in here. This one close to the edge. I'm hoping didn't get that turned right. I'm hoping one more will do it. Yeah, I'm thinking one more. You could be a pig if it's pink. I guess right at this point it could be about any animal, according to what you decorate it with. 4 times around your hand. I've got it upside down. I'm going into the brim with the tie wrap backwards. Going into there. Then I'm just laying this across, catching it in the tie wrap, and cinching it down. Y'all have to bear with me. I only come up with this idea today. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I get some crazy ideas. Sometimes they work. Sometimes they don't. You know, if you used red yarn in this, that would make a good Annie hat for Halloween, wouldn't it? Now there's some spots where the yarn needs just to hit it with a little bit of glue, get it to stay in there. Mainly that spot. Now according to what you want it to be, let me see if I see any bald spots. Just according to what you want to make. That could be a bunny. You could actually do it like this and make a bunny. And then you'd have to have ears, the mouth and all. Or you could make, let's see. I've got these little, they make the bunny tails. I've got these little round balls. You could go in like here and put the tail. I think he's going to need a help me. Looks like a brain. Yeah, if it's pink, I don't know what animal to make at this point, at this juncture. I don't know about the rabbit. don't know about a sheep. It's going to have a head. I think I do have some bunny ears. But I don't want to have to go looking for stuff because I was supposed to be prepared. I was looking for one of these. One of these would be perfect. Because you can just, okay, excuse me for just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I think I do have one of those over there. I wasn't prepared for this part. Because I thought I could just glue some eyes on. And that's not the case. I really need to find one of those faces. And I don't think I'm going to be able to. Thought I had another one. No, I did. Well, I've got some ears. I can't exactly find that same, but you could. These are from Dollar Tree also. You could like just work them into the yarn. Maybe into the trash can itself. Let's see. No, I think they're actually going to have to go like that. Okay, and if you do like that, let me work it into the yarn. I need that rabbit face. I don't want to have to take it off of that in the fur. I know I had one. I found it. What I would do, this is Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take this off of this sign. Since I like to make mostly using Dollar Tree items, DIYs. This little rabbit's new this year at Dollar Tree. And let's see, should we put him like that? His ears are adjustable. He's got this, you can hang him up by this thing back here though. Put him there, or I might could stick him right down in the brim here. Like that. So, I don't know, would you put, let's see, would you kind of make him like way down here, or up here, or back here? Let me find the best spot for him. There is a brim, so he will, but you can't see his bow tie down in there. I think I'm going to put him right on top. Yep, I'm just going to put him right on top, y'all. And if that don't work, I can change him later. Is this an idea? I'm going to have to use one of these little dowel sticks. Work that through there to keep him straight. Okay. And then that's just, I've not got the camera down far enough. You can make, then I was just going, the tail wouldn't look right there. You know what? I'm just going to use 2 of them for his feet. And kindly mash them. And you can put a little bit of pink blush, like that. Put some glue. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. Kindly mash his foot. And now, this was just something to actually show the hat. That's all I intended it to be. But take a little piece of yarn here and stick a carrot on him. Just an idea of something you could make quickly and easily with one of the hats. I mean, like I said, there's a million things you can do with them. So this is the rabbit, and this was a short video, basically just showing you a few things that you can do. This is the small hat, the small trash can. I don't think it's even called a trash can. It's at Dollar Tree. You squeeze it, bend it up. This is the tall one. And you just more or less squeeze it, push it down, and I folded it down and I made a hole in indenture. Let me raise the camera. I made an indenture in this one in the top, so it could be a centerpiece, and you could put whatever you want on it. This one was made from one like this. It had the yarn, the flowers. I made the bow, the lace around it. I mean the ribbon. Most of this is Dollar Tree except for the ribbon, the yarn, and some of the ribbon and the bow. The rest of it was Dollar Tree. And see, you've got a pedestal on this one, so it can be a centerpiece. As where this one was made with the small one, like this. No, like this. I just pushed it down more, and then I wrapped it in yarn, a fur yarn, and put those embellishments on it. And I've not got those glued on because I wasn't sure how I wanted it. Now this one was made with the tall trash can, which I didn't do a lot to it. I just turned the edge up, left it high like it was. Mainly, it's just the trash can itself. And this is this little thing here like I put on this in Dollar Tree. Eggs are at Dollar Tree. Grass, this grass is at Dollar Tree if you're lucky enough to find it. Little Dollar Tree bow, eggs, little jute carrots. Like I said, everything on this is Dollar Tree except for this felt and this little piece of fur that I had to line it in. You can get at Dollar Tree, they've got those micro plush car rags, And you can use that for the fur on top and even to line it. But my store just got those. I didn't have them when I made this hat. They didn't have them when I made this hat. So that's the video everybody's been wanting how to make these hats. I don't even know if I'll keep this rabbit this way. It was just something quick off the top of my mind to show you one of the many things you could do with these trash can hats. Halloween, steampunk, what's the one that has the 10-6 on it? Mad Hatter. You could do with the tall one. You could do snowman hats. You could make about anything you want to make. And I'm glad y'all stopped by. It's going to be my first YouTube video. I'm going to go up and post it right quick. And then I'll come back down. And I'll make something wonderful with you all. I appreciate you coming. Give me a minute of your time. And just remember, shout out Jennings644 YouTube. She's awesome. She makes shabby chic. A lot of my ideas come from her. I try to change them up. She's wonderful. Crafty Devotions. She's shabby chic, and she makes just everything in the world. And her voice is just the most soothing in the world. And I just recently started watching, I think it's Davita is how it's pronounced, Lane. She does the faux food, the faux cakes, the faux cupcakes. She does the cloches. She just does a lot of stuff too. Those are my three that I watch on there that I love, that I watch continually. But check them out. Check mine out. Mine will probably be under Susan Chastain's Mess. I appreciate y'all coming and give me your time. I'm going to shut this off and load it to YouTube. And then I'll be back and we'll do something crazy. Love y'all. Bye-bye.